Ah, we're live. My word, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. Let's change to this cam so everyone can see my lovely, lovely face. Wow, what a day it's been today. I thought I was going to get on an hour later. Turns out it's more like 2 hours later. I'm probably going to miss the 5 PM races, so it's going to be Advanced MX5 at 5:15. I think that's the way to go. Round Lime Rock Park, not my favourite track, but that's what we're going to do. Let's sign up, baby. What I need to do is get everything set up. Because I've just this minute got home. I am all over the place. Pop chat out so I can see what people are saying, if they're saying anything. We need to get the Race Lab apps overlay up and running. Bang. Join this practice whilst we're at it. So many moving parts. My goodness. James, I see you in there. Sorry, mate. Just seen it in chat. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. As you can see, got a haircut. Woo! That was needed, that wasn't it? Jeez. Four days for you. Yeah, man. Fortunately for me, my wife's sister is a hairdresser, and so she didn't mind tackling what was on top of my head, so we all good. Let's get this baby on. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Jamie. Thank you very much. Same to you, my friend. I feel this is what we're working with, isn't it? It's the setup I made. I'm gonna have to do a bit of practice. I'm gonna have to turn the song off. Boom. Pro streamer. I don't think. Afternoon, Graham. Apologies for being late. Just a bit of a mental day. Is the car sound, the audio basically, is it too low? Because I've got a feeling I need to turn that up potentially. Damn. I'm good, thanks, Graham. How are you, my man? Oh dear, oh dear. Are my headlights on? Can I see some sort of headlight action? Seems colder than I remember. Alright, cheers for that, Jamie. I'll I'll avoid them because you know I don't think I need the boost power ups. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm going with.
1 minute 9.54.
There's definitely some headlight action going on here, isn't there? What time of day is it? 17. Oh no. Okay, that's my time. Good God, I'm having a nightmare. Did it tell me? No. None of my telemetry, my overlay data tells me what time it is in game. Lovely. Woo! Burned an early there. Cheers for that, James. Well, I just saw that message. Thank you.
1 minute 1.1.
Oh, just adjusted my backrest. Thought it'd be much better, but now I feel like I'm sat so upright. Loads of understeer through turn number 2. Oh boy. There's that boost power up. Okay, let's stop messing around now. 18:35 race start time. Thanks very much. Cheers, Jamie.
1 minute 0.727.
Ooh. Couldn't get the car hooked up on that curb on the inside. Can't get my car to bite there either. No bueno.
3 car ahead.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh yes, Graham. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that league. I am signed up. Decided to sign up in the McLaren because I've never really driven the McLaren. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I will be streaming it. Obviously Thursday nights. I think it's around 7:30. I think. But yeah, I'm excited. I need to do some practice
0.1.
for that league, to be honest. I think the first race is around Sebring, which, in all honesty, I'm not very good at Sebring ground on iRacing, and I'm not going to be good in the McLaren, so it's going to be interesting, really interesting. I think the biggest challenge for me will be surviving the entire race, to be honest with you. Because that Macca is very tail happy, very twitchy, the Macca. Especially when you go from driving this little MX-5. Oh no.
Car on your left. 1 minute 2.386. Stay on the right.
Yeah, man, it's a tricky track, that's for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised, Graham, if I end up at the back as well, because I will more than likely mess up my quali lap. Like I say, just lack of experience in GT3s on iRacing in general. I used to be into GT3s quite a lot, but this was some time ago, so I'm just I don't know, going to be starting from square one basically, and I'm looking, or the whole idea of signing up to the league is to sort of shake some of the rust off and get into them again, start to get competitive. You know, the GT3s and GTEs are probably some of the most competitive series on iRacing, so I figured it was about time I tried to step up to the plate, and if I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. It's all about having fun along the way and learning. Yeah, I noticed that there was loads of Ferraris, which I thought was a bit strange. I don't know whether that's because you've got the Ferrari Fix series on iRacing anyway, or whether it's just a quick car. I don't know. Hey doctors. I was tempted by the Lambo. I definitely think the Lambo isn't going to be the quickest car around anywhere in particular, but I think it's probably going to be fairly competitive. The Audi's got to be the play. The Audi's always like the fastest GT3 car, as of late anyway. It's always one of the best cars. I feel like in these weather conditions I need to brake earlier for the chicane. I'm just not doing it. Side by side through the second last turn.
Keep to the right, clear on the left.
Beautiful. Missed the last turn, lovely. An interesting entry into turn one from that guy. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm a bit more used to the car now. I've done a fair few laps here, haven't I? Braking a bit earlier is better for sure. Woo! Tyres have gone. Tyres have lost that crispness. Not going to be beating any lap time here. Oh, we got another pit exit. Didn't give me much room either. Had to chop his nose off to have any sort of racing line. Completely compromised into turn number 2. Woohoo! Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Pit stops at Nords, Jesus. But if you guys checked out the video, the full race I put up of Nords and saw the catastrophe that was the pit stop, that was enjoyable. Spoiler, I messed up completely, missed my pit box. These tyres might just come in the pits Should have practiced the pit entry, even though hopefully I'm not going to need it. Okay, speeding in the pits. Grand Theft Indy Open Park Boss is now American mixed both. A season of it. Yeah, man, that's it. Advanced MX5, nuts. Nuts. You see, Jamie, what you've just described there. I'd probably be one of the. I'd probably be the guy in second in that situation, just like trying too hard to get in front and just causing pure carnage. Blah. I feel like in these conditions, this setup, it's quick, but I don't know. It's just not right. Something something not that right about it. It could be the driver. I don't know. The MX-5 does have a pit limiter, yes, Jamie, yeah. Because I'm lazy as well. Oh God, look the understeer there. Because I'm lazy, I like to have the pit limiter on automatic as well, so it just comes on for me. It's good stuff.
9.351.
That first turn was diabolical. Oh my word. Back end is loose. Loose. Front end too tight, back end too loose is what I'd say. On the early laps. How can we try and fix this?
Just checking if my headset works. Can anybody tell me if you can hear me?
Yep.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. 1 minute 2.792.
There we go, that's a bit better. Still losing time though, aren't I? Whoa. I don't like this. I don't like this one. Hang on, let's have a look. Info. 27, 28. Yeah, man. So options, driving aids. So shift aid is none. Auto pit speed limiter, check. Yeah, that's it, Jamie. I think. I haven't messed around with anything other than that in the MX-5. Zero. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Right, I'm going to try and change the setup a little bit when I get to the session. I think I'll do a couple of laps and see what it's like, and then if I'm still feeling the same things, I'll change it. Yeah, I think it's automatically, or it was automatically on for me for some reason. Not sure why. I think it's because I use custom controls for each car, and that's basically just so I can have different shifting aids and different, a secondary clutch in some cars, and just little things like that don't really make that much of a difference. It's just personal preference. The general settings I have for my steering wheel and stuff are all the same, or very, very similar. But yeah, it saved me a few times, but obviously you still got to slow down the white line, which I didn't do just then. Right, what are we looking like here? Turn that off. 1836, 25, 26. Let's do a quick practice. See what we're working with. I am the number one car. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Frame rate around here is shocking as well, dropping to 60 frames. I feel like all I do on this game lately is complain about frame rate and stuff. Wow, that backhand. What is going on, bro? I'm trying to chill. And I'm probably going to crash this race. This is insane. Lovely. Yeah, Jamie. The thing is, I've got an RTX 3070, so I mean, to me, I could be flying. Dropped a fair few £100 on that about 6 months ago now, probably. Oh, no, it was around December time. It's not 6 months. So I was expecting massive performance, but iRacing appears to be CPU bound. Is that the correct term, or limited? So yeah, doctors, 3 monitors, yeah. Just 3 27-inch 1080p AOC monitors. Lovely stuff. CPU's 5600X, so the lowest of the new AMD CPUs. Yeah, 1080s are sweet, I think. Oh no. Lost loads of time on turn 1 there. Back end kicking out more than it should. It's going to kick out more through here as well, isn't it? Yeah, it must be the triples or the CPU or a combination of the two of them just not working well with iRacing, or maybe I've not optimised it. Jesus, I've got no confidence.
One more lap.
So this is normally a quicker lap.
1 minute,
Lap number 2.
0.329.
Overslowed for turn 1 probably. Need to get on the power earlier than that. See if we can keep it flat. Lovely, okay. Maybe it's just the first couple of laps I need to be careful. Definitely slowed down too early for the chicane there, overslowed a little bit. And let's just try and keep it flat around the last turn. A little bit too aggressive on the curb on the inside, but we got away with it. $59.8, not too bad.
Checkered flag.
Yeah, count it's a bummer, isn't it? I definitely think something in the last patch has affected AMD CPUs. I used to have an Intel like i5. No, it was i7, sorry, 7700K. And that was that I could. It always performed really well. But then obviously the new or the latest generation of CPUs came out, and I was really interested in the AMD CPUs because I've never had an AMD CPU. So I got one, and it's been great up until this last patch or the patch before. I don't know, one of the latest patches, and it's just killed it. Start skipping frames, and I don't know, just a bit of a bummer really. 5600X and get 2 to 300 on a single 1080p. Reckon a good damage. Yeah. Right, it must be something with the AMD, like a patch with the AMD. I don't know. It's still playable, obviously, which is good, and I'll turn everything down because at the moment I've got everything on quite high settings, not maxed out, but still fairly high. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll have a play around with it. Ah, right, okay. It's always good fun. Here's where I have to go back to the 7700K. So, provisionally, we're P1 anyway. Where did that go? I mean, the only one in the 59s. Wow. I'll take that. Got 2 minutes remaining. What I'm going to do in that time is just have a quick look at the world record, the leaderboard for this week so far. You know, it's only Wednesday, so there's still plenty of time. Grand Prix, go. So in quali, the quickest quali times are 59.5. Second quickest quali time so far is a 59.890. So at the moment I've gone second, and that lap was not great, but it was okay. You know, don't want to put it down too much. You know, it was an alright lap. Come on, Dave, don't put yourself down. Yeah, interesting. You know, race should be low 59 surely. 59.4. Yeah, okay. Practice 59.3. I'm pretty pleased with that, to be honest with you. 59.5 in quali is P1 at the moment. On my track guide, they had 59.5, so these conditions are cooler. I think if I tweak the setup a little bit to make it more of a quali setup rather than a race setup, we can get 59.5s, no problem. You know, take some fuel out as well. Why not? Should we go for it? This week I'll try and get number one quali lap. Suppose it means I've got to race a bit more, haven't I? Ooh. The wife won't be happy with that. Yeah, Graham. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, you know. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not. The thing is, on iRacing, it doesn't matter, does it? It's quite irrelevant. You know, it's nice to have, definitely, but compared to other games that I used to play, they were all about the leaderboards, and you know, if you were number one on the leaderboard, that meant everything. But on this game, it's all about the racing, so it's sweet. Doctors, if I could stream more, I would. I promise you. It's just one of those things at the minute. Like today was touch and go whether I'd even get on, but thankfully, my wife, who, you know, what can I say? She lets me do this. She's downstairs looking after the baby, whilst I'm up here playing on my games. So I can't really ask for anything more than that, can I? Okay. Alright. How many laps is this? Lap 26, 0 of 26.01. So we're looking at 27 laps. 27 times through the worst combination of turns on iRacing. "25 laps should be normal." Okay. So, fastest... Oh, I missed all that. Damn it. Damn it. Wanted to see what sort of pace the other guys had in the race. Oh, excuse me. Let's just hope we can nail the launch, keep the car facing forward on the first 2 laps until the tyres get a bit of heat on in them, and then we should be set. Hopefully Ryan isn't going to be mega aggressive, but he will be. Let's be honest, it's iRacing. That's it, Rachel Limerock. We here, we ready. We ready to race. Looks like someone isn't though. Come on, get on the grid. Get on the grid, fella. Let's drive. Yes, Graham. Kinda want a drink. Oh, no, too late, can't. I wouldn't be able to drink and launch the car.
Green flag, green flag.
P2 got a massive jump on the start there, lurched forward. Gone in too deep into turn 1, so I'm losing time there. Just try and keep it clean, keep it tidy. Oh, sketchy. Looks like P2's setup is a little bit sketchy as well. Oh, cheers, Jamie. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God.
And 1 minute 7.37.
No confidence in that first turn on these opening laps. Oh, it's awesome, Doctors. When I was making the setup, I really liked it. So I don't know whether it's just me. Just, you know, I literally, like, I came in the door and turned my computer on and, like, jumped on. So maybe it's just me being a bit rusty. Who knows? Still not confident with taking that flat at the moment. But lap 3 should be the lap. Okay. Keep on over slowing for the first turn as well. Little confidence lift there as well. Cheers for stopping by, Petunia. Nice to see you, mate. Have a good one. Okay, is that nearly 0.9 to P2?
1:0.003.
Woohoo! Frames are dropping below 60 FPS now. What is going on? Too much speed, missed the apex, and that, see the way I had to zigzag a bit more than normal. Don't want to be doing that more than once. Oh, I hope back markers do not interfere. You just never know what they're going to do you? Took that second turn very tight. That was interesting. Too deep again. I'm trying to brake where I normally would, or where I have done when I was practicing. Oh, thank you very much, Rachel. Really appreciate the donation. Yeah, we're at 5k now. Hopefully onwards and upwards. You know, the goal is to always increase the iRating, but as long as we're having fun, doesn't matter, does it?
59.879.
Let's drive! Okay, so how are we looking? Still around 0.9, 0.8 to P2. If I can get my act together and start nailing the chicane, we'll be looking good, I think. I think at the moment the draft, the slipstream might be helping him a little bit. Just enough to keep him within touching distance. Yeah, Graham, you know. Ah, that's it, Rachel, you know. You just gotta... everyone starts somewhere, don't they? And the most important thing, which I sometimes lose sight of, is trying to have fun. At the end of the day, you know, the number... When I go to bed, I'm thinking about whether my iRating could be higher or not, but in the heat of the moment, you know, you You want to gain as much as you can. And it's one of those things that just comes with time. The more time you spend on the game, the more I-rating you will naturally get. We're still struggling with that first turn. I think I'm still braking way too much initially. Just can't get it right. Turn 2's feeling a lot better this lap, that's for sure. That's it, Stephen. That's the way to do it. Ooh, really struggling to slow the car into that chicane now. Really struggling. I just lost a couple of tenths to P2 there on the relative. Should we get our relative up, hey? Let's have a look.
1:0.125.
Should try to slow down a little bit less and understeered wide there. That wasn't good. Definitely not what we want to do. That second turn was beautiful though. Yes, give me some of that. A slight lift there as well. Still, I feel like the front tyres are going now. For me, this setup needs some work for these race conditions. I'm definitely pleased with the pace it has over a single lap at the moment, but I don't know. It's just not right. You know what? It's just not sitting right. It's not. If I can put more time into it, we'll work on it, and we will. I'll certainly upload it to the Discord as soon as I get something I like. I've got a feeling P2, his car's maybe just coming to him now. And mine's fading away a little bit. I've ran wide here, don't want to spin. Okay, we managed to keep it on the black stuff facing forward, which is what we like. P2 is certainly keeping me honest, and we're about to approach some back markers, which is always fun. Who doesn't like back markers? That turn's going to become a problem very soon. Oh, as is that if I keep doing that? Jesus! Keep on having to have multiple stabs to throttle around that first turn as well. It's never good. Never good. That's better. That's much better. Oh boy, that's not. Woohoo! First off track. Yeah, I think Mr. Busk too is all about those back markers right now, definitely.
3, 1.
As would I be if I was in his situation as well. I'd be screaming out for a back marker to do something ridiculous. Although at this point, at this moment in time, he might not have to wait for a back marker to do something ridiculous, because I am not driving well. I'm starting to feel like the car is... the front tyres are fading away big time. I just got no confidence in them now. The car is turning less and less each lap. Well, that's what it feels like. But at the same time, if we look in the top left, he seems to be having, or putting in similar laps. So maybe he's having the same issues, which is fine by me. As long as I can match his pace, that's all that matters now. We built up a gap. Got a little cushion. Just this back marker, and we'll be set, really. There we go, that was better. Maybe I'm downshifting too late, causing loads of understeer when I'm downshifting to second gear. That's what it could be. Driving like a muppet is how I'd refer to that. For me, the only place to overtake on this is the first turn. That's the only place I've ever been able to make a move stick on this track. So I was 3/10 quicker than P2 that last lap, which is fantastic news. Good news, everyone. Start to get a bit more aggressive on that grass on the inside of the second turn because the car's got much more understeer. Oh dear, just let me by, please. Please, sir. Please, sir. Oh, absolute legend. Scholar and a gentleman. Rachel, what I'll do is I'll put it in the chat after this race. Sorry if the link in the description doesn't work. I need someone who knows how to use Discord properly to just manage that, because I am awful. I won't lie. Shocking. I feel like every day I get a message off someone saying, "This Discord link's broke. This link's broke. Can you invite me to the Discord?" So, right now, where's P2? 2 seconds behind. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
1:0.637.
Surely he's put in a faster lap than me that lap. Because I had a stinker. No? Okay. We good. We good. His car's fallen off. Just hope my PC can survive. Lovely stuff. Feel like I've got a little bit of a rhythm now, as I certainly should. How far are we into the race? Just about to start lap number 18. So what's that? Is that 8 laps left or so? 7 laps left. Just got to keep churning them out. Keep it going. Ooh. Nearly ran wide there. That's lethal when you touch that grass. Oh, I've probably got some. Although I think I'm not sure if I've got a moderator bot, which might prevent anyone from posting a link. I'm sure I turned it off, but again, useless, Dave, useless. Oh, I just did not want to turn then. So I think personally what I might try with the setup is I might try and take the front toe off it. I think that's probably going to be a lot easier on the tyres if we take that front toe off. It might also make the car a little bit more responsive on turning. And then I'm going to mess around with the bump on the front of the car, definitely. Because I'm noticing it's just too tight in general. So if we soften that front bump, hopefully it's going to basically make the car turn a bit more when we transition from acceleration to deceleration. There's going to be more compression, or the spring will compress faster, meaning the back of the car will be lighter, quicker, which will make it turn more. That's my plan. Whether it works out that way, we'll have to wait and see. Graham, I would love to set up commands. I'm sure they're super easy. It's just time consuming, and I don't know what day it is at the moment. My wife's gearing up to go back to work. She's been on maternity leave for the past year or so. With the UK actually being able to go outside now, I guess. We're trying to organise lots of things. It's just I don't know. Struggling at the moment, but it's all good. It's all good stuff. It's all stuff you want to be doing. Just a lot of it. But yes, what I need to do is I need to set aside some time and look into setting up commands, because I believe, I think if I set aside like an hour, I'd be able to get it all done and dusted. Ooh, nearly hit that landmine. Absolute nightmare, those sausage curbs. Yeah, Jamie, it's Hump Day.
One minute 0.248.
So I'm quite surprised with how this race has been going, to be honest with you. I was expecting to not qualify first. I was also expecting to
That was hard, my man.
not run away with it, to be honest with you, based on the practice and how ropey everything felt. But it's been one hell of a clean race for me so far. I hope it stays that way. No, Rachel, it's not lifted. It's just we can basically non-essential shops are now open. You can go down the pub and have a drink. A few more things that you can do instead of basically just being shut in and going to work, which is nice. And with, as I say, with my wife being basically stuck in the house for the past year or so with the baby, whilst on one hand it's been fantastic to be able to spend that much time together with with the baby, it can't take the baby to classes, you can't things you'd normally do with a newborn baby, and just haven't been able to do them. So now we're trying to squeeze all that in the last 3 weeks. So it's mental at the moment.
White flag, 9.2.
Yeah, Primark's top of my list, Jamie. That's exactly what I want to do.
1 minute
Yeah.
0.527.
It's like trying to have your cake and eat it, isn't it, Count? I remember when I first met my wife, like we first started dating, we were texting each other all the time, and she was like, "What you up to?" I was like, "Well, I'm just playing on my games." And then a few hours would go by, like, "Well, what you up to?" I'm still playing on my games. And then it'd be like, 10 hours later or something from the initial text, it'd be like, what you up to? What's going on? I'd be like, I'm still playing on my games. I haven't moved. I've just sat here all day playing on my games because this is what I really enjoy doing. And she thought I was lying. She thought I was trying to get one over on her. I never remember that. That was hilarious. Felipe, this is the Advanced MX-5, so I'm using a setup that I made. If you'd like to set up, you will need to join the Discord. There will be a link, well, there is a link in the description down below, but I believe that's broken. So what I'm going to do now is pull over. So how I celebrate my victories is to generate new Discord links that will probably mess up in a matter of seconds because I don't know what I'm doing. Where are we? Davey Skills server. Invite people. Edit invite link. Expire never. No limit. Generate new link. Copy. Okay, so that should be the link to join the Discord. Rachel, would you like me to send it directly to you? If you're not able to click on it now? Ah, sweet, okay. Yeah, that's it, count, yeah. You're racing again? What, like, now it's got to a point where it's like, well, let me guess, you're going on your games tonight. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. That's my plan. Right, what am I looking to do now? I'm looking to find another race, aren't I? Let's play some music. Let's continue refreshing. What time are we on? 17:56. Okay. So we've got the 6 o'clock races that we could potentially do. I feel like doing something a little bit different, to be honest with you. You know what I'm going to do? I made an executive decision. We're going to do some open wheeler action. Horan Park in the USF 2000. I'm glad we got that sorted. Fantastic. Right, let's sign up for this race. Let's do it. Is this not even starting? This was supposed to be entertaining you guys whilst I was making silly decisions. Top work. Let's see what this is looking like. So, let's close this, baby. Stephen, I missed your message. Yeah, mate. They are definitely. Alright, cheers for stopping by, Jamie. Thank you very much, man. Have a good one. Woo. Okay. Let's see what this is all about, shall we? I've got a feeling that, because this is a baseline setup, it's going to be all about, excuse me, getting your brake. Oh god, I can't stop burping. Getting your brake bias correct. I feel like it's quite far forward at the moment. We might need to change that. Ooh, little lock up. Tell you what, this is different than the old MX-5, isn't it? Oh my word. Note to self, don't trail brake through that turn. Nothing better than getting a purple sector when you spin. Oh well. This was lovely. Lovely little practice. Woohoo, that's bumpy. Oh my word. We could be in for a rough race here. This could be one of the biggest mistakes. Thank you. So 104s with the lap times, mid 104s in that session. Tina Meyer, 6.3k guy got a 104.5 as well. So obviously 104.5s are not to be sniffed at. Interesting. Normally I'd probably play some music about now and then not really practice, but I'm gonna have to practice, aren't I? I can't not use the extra minute or two that I've got at the moment. Yeah, Paul. It's going to be interesting, this. Okay. So, there's that 6.3k guy who got a, what was it, 104.5 in practice that we were just in. Oh, got a feeling this car's got quite a bit more oomph, more torque than I'm giving it credit for. Oh my lord. Need to learn to stay off the curbs a bit more than normal. We're talking third gear. Yeah, fantastic. Mazza spin. Classic. Oh. Wow. We need to change this. Oh, checkered flag, lovely. See, I didn't think I was braking that hard. Right, first things first, let's just move the brake bias back just a smidge. Just by 0.5%, nothing major. Yeah, Paul. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare, this, isn't it? What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, I think it's going to be a lift round the little kink for me at the moment until I build up a bit of confidence. I'm not going to be able to take that flat. That corner is just a nightmare. The elevation change, everything about it. I love Formula cars, but I'm also just terrified of them because they feel like they're just so planted. But you just know if you push it that one bit too far, they just snap on you. It's just game over. So already starting the lap a lot slower than I should be because of that rubbish last turn. That first turn is going to be a nightmare for me. I was on the edge there for me, and I took it nice and easy. Missed turn 2, lovely. Just managed to keep the car pointing forwards for turn 3. Oh, that was okay, even though I feel like I lost time. Wow, okay. Interesting. Surely that's second gear. I need to try it in second on this lap. 105.1. Okay. Not the worst lap then. Slowed down too much for turn 1. Oh no. Okay. So that's as good as I'm getting. Let's just try and improve, hey? Oh, thought that short shift to fourth might help me. It did not. That is for sure. Oh! Beach in the car. Yeah, second gear for the last turn. That's that, sorted.
Alright, there's the chicken flag.
Well then, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Starting P7 at the moment. So it couldn't really be more middle of the pack. I like to think I had pace for like top 5, top 4, you know? 105.8, I think I can do that. One we split saying. My optimals are 104.8, okay. There you go then. And it was certainly, yeah, I mean, I'm confident I can get, in the race, I'm confident I can get 104.7, 104.6. 104.4 is just, you know, congratulations, well done. But it's not about the lap times, is it? It's all about the position. Cheers, Paul. Yeah, man. I'm not too mad at it. You know what I mean. It could have been much worse. I nearly spun it, nearly binned it, but we didn't. So hey ho. I don't know how to launch this car either. I'll just use the clutch. Let's have a look at lap 2. Watch it back. So that was just rubbish. Slowed down way too much. Way too much. Yeah, that was just terrible, wasn't it? I actually love Oran Park. Oh, that was much better. I just like the elevation changes in it. I mean, completely missed turn 2 on my lap, so let's say there's a 10th there. Here. Missed the apex on turn 3, it's probably another 10th, half a 10th there. That was okay. I feel like that was okay as well. Overslowed, tried to apex later, probably carry more speed going into it. And then this last turn I took in third gear on this lap, didn't I? So yeah, there's another half a 10th there. Okay. Skippies are real funny, I'm sure I've done a race round here in the Skippies. Yeah, it sucks, Michael. It's, you know what? I'm honoured that you've tuned in whilst you're working, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I think this race you're probably not going to miss out on much. It's not feeling too confident. What kind of annoys me about these sort of races, or these sessions, is the way we've got 8 minutes to quali. It's 2 laps around. It takes the car a minute to go around here. Don't know. I feel like there's a lot of waiting around. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a rolling start. Oh my goodness.
Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed right now.
Yes, Graham. Thank you. Let's go with the first option. Let's be optimistic. Again, realistically, P1's he's on another level. I'm not seeing that time at the moment. Fix my headset, final checks. So I think I need to finish top 4 to gain iRating here, which will be interesting. I'm sure whether I'm going to be able to get top 4. Oh no.
Ready, going green.
This car next to me is bouncing around all over the place. Not sure I want to try and jump the start.
Green flag, green flag. Post car is off, time to do your job.
Well, I'm getting swallowed by the pack.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side, clear on the right.
Oh, this guy wasn't going. This guy was so aggressive on the start as well, wasn't he? Oh, Mr. Schroeder. Hurry up. Someone's gone.
Car right. Clear.
Thank you. Okay. Where are we? What position are we in? What day is it?
1 minute, 30,
P5.
8, 5, 6. You're in fifth.
Oh, he slowed down a lot. Oh, what are you doing, bud? I need to get by this person. Oh my word. How can he do that to me? That is not fair. He literally slowed me up for the entire lap. And then I make a clean move on him. And he just gives me a little nudge in the rear. Now I'm in no man's land. I've made it to P4, which is what I wanted. But it's 5 seconds to P3, wow.
1 minute 5.307. You're in fourth position.
Okay, let's stop messing around, come on. Ooh. Hold on to the brakes for just a little bit too long. Back of this car just wants to overtake the front. If you push the brakes just a smidge too much more, the fronts just lock up. It's a real delicate balance, I feel, that I obviously don't know how to do at the moment. Right, let's get a relative time up. So what have we done? 1:05.0, not bad. Very tentative on turn 1. I don't want to bin it, to be honest. That was much better and still very easy. Too deep, too deep. Oh no. You can just beach the car so easily. Oh, mate. Mate! What are you doing? Oh! It's like he was going to the inside, and then he thought, no, 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 I'll go to the outside now.
1 minute 8.029.
Like, I don't care which side he went, as long as he just stuck to it. That's the issue. I feel like as a backmarker, your only job is to be predictable. That's all you need to do.
Left side, clear on the left.
No, I don't think I've got any damage, because it was a 0x on my end. And then it got, you know, promoted to 2x because he spun, so... The car feels fine, I don't think it's any slower. You know, as I say,
Blue flag, or do you want to race again? With blue flag?
the front three are just... they're gone, aren't they, so... I don't even know what times they're doing. I mean, they were a second quicker than... oh, that's fine, because I got blocked by the back marker, but they're probably lapping about half a second quicker than me each lap, and it's to be expected. But unfortunately, we're still on to lose iRacing. Oh no! Losing a whopping 8 IR. Hell of a fun car to drive though. Look, there's the front three crossing the start finish line already. Wow. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with it as well. Optimals are 104.7. Let's see if we can hit that. Come on. That's better. Asking the downforce to do more on corner entry. Poor exit. Really poor last turn. Here's that 104.8 that we could have got in quali. Not bad. Oh no. Oh. Terrified of beaching this car. Better last turn. Gained 0.11 in the last turn. Okay. My optimal's now a 104.5, so we are getting there. Need to get on the power earlier coming out of turn 1. Couldn't quite do it then because my line was all wrong. Oh, that was nice. That was better. Let's get this last turn done. Oh no, wrong line. Damn it. Oh, Dave, you divvy. Missing braking points. That was nice and smooth though. Oh, nearly straddled the curb on the inside, and that would have been game over. So it looks like Fabian in P3's had a bit of a nightmare, but we're not going to have enough laps to catch him. It's unfortunate because we've started to find some real pace now. Oh. Getting a little bit too confident there. So we've got back markers now. That's really going to ruin any sort of chance of catching him, I think.
4.553.
Oh my word. Just figured out how to drive around this track in this car. Oh no. And that's well and truly put out any sort of hopes or dreams. Too deep. Oh! Thought I was going to clip the edge of the track there. Ah, that's a shame. I was going to go for a quick lap then. I've just messed it up. P4 ain't so bad.
Great job, you did really well.
P4 ain't so bad. 104.5 in the race, I'm quite happy with that, to be honest with you. Can't really complain. What we want to do is watch lap number 1, don't we? There's the race. Let's see how this unfolds, because this was interesting. I'm just surprised at how clean that was, to be honest. Can't really argue with that. We have a look at the official race guide as well. Bum, 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 bum. It's now nearly past. Right, I'm going to register for SimLab Production Car Challenge, and then that'll probably be us for the rest of the evening then. Just one more race. So I get swallowed up by the Ferrari. He really wanted to get into first place fast. Bit of carnage to number 9, getting sent out wide. They're just keeping it nice and smooth, although we do clip the curb on the inside. Yeah, cheers Graham. You know what, I actually really like that car. It's the second time I've driven it now, and obviously I'm rubbish at the start, but towards the end, I feel like I've, they ran a 104.3 in the race, which is a very, very good lap. I ran a 104.5, which I was saying that I'd never be able to do that in the practice. So I'm pleased with that, it's a few tenths. I think I checked, and I think 105.2 is like the world record as of right now. So to be within 3 tenths, yeah, it's a small track. Might not be that competitive because start of the week, that's all good stuff, but to be that close after one session. I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest with you. This guy was a little bit annoying. Let's watch it back, and then we'll join the other session. So I like to think that this was a nice fair move, you know, and then I just want to park it in front of him basically, and he just gives me a little doink. I mean, it looks like nothing from that camera view, so let's stop talking about it, Dave. It was absolutely fine. It's another purchase, unfortunately, Graham. Always the way, isn't it? It replaced the Star Mazda, which was my favourite car on iRacing for the longest time. The Star Mazda was fantastic. And it's like the updated or the modernised version of that they use in real life. Part of their Road to IndyCar series that happens in real life. You're meant to go from, I think it's the USF to a slightly faster one, then to the IndyCar is the path that you're meant to take in real life, and obviously iRacing trying to simulate that. They've got the 3 cars as well, but it's just loads of fun. I wish it slid excuse me, I wish it slid a little bit more, but it's fun. A little bit too tight for me, a little bit too much understeer, but maybe I just need to get used to the car, because at the end of the race then it was lovely stuff. Wow, this tune's nice and chill, isn't it? So I'm probably going to get thrown straight into qualifying here. It's PCC or similar production car challenge. Oh yeah, straight into quali, and it's around Okayama, which is a track I actually quite like. But right, what I need to do is load. Bang. But it's hard to overtake on this track, I feel. So who's in here? Enzo. So we got a 6.5k guy again. Okay. All right then. Let's see what we've got. Just using a baseline setup from VRS. Oh dear. This is not an open wheeler. This is not a Formula car. This could be ropey at first, ladies and gents. So, according to my track guide, we brake around the 100 board. Look at that. Works a charm. Works a charm. Oh, that doesn't work a charm. Good job, this is the outlap. This should be flat the second last turn. Covering the brakes. Powering through the last turn.
Green, green, green.
Lovely.
Okay, here comes your third time.
Can we remember where to brake? Yes, we can. Probably should have held onto the brakes a smidge longer, just like 10% or something. Would have made a massive difference to that first turn, I feel. Turn 2 was rubbish. Didn't get the car hooked up on the inside, on the curb. Gives you a little bit of extra rotation so you keep the power on It's lovely stuff when that happens. We did take this turn quite well. Could have maybe carried a little bit more speed into it. That was better. That was sketchy, but it was better. A better line through there as well. We're making improvements. This is good. Although that was rubbish. Oh no. Didn't get on the power early enough.
One more lap. 1 minute 45.272.
Ooh. Nearly lost the back end then. So we've taken a slightly different line, losing time on corner exit, but then we should gain it back. We should gain it back. No, haven't gained it back enough at all. The tighter line appears to be the play. Managed to keep it clean. I don't know how I did that. Well, that last turn was really weird. But what have we got? Where are we? High 44? Oh, 45001.
Alright, there's the ticket flag.
So not bad. Could have got the 44 definitely, but I couldn't have got a 44.7. Not at the moment. Not a chance. Hopefully we'll learn a thing or two by following Enzo. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, because he certainly was almost 3/10 quicker than my optimal. That's impressive stuff. Impressive stuff, Enzo. Excuse me, yawning. What we'll need to do is we'll need to see what sort of times the top geezers are getting. Oh, okay. Yeah, Enzo's certainly justified it, hasn't he? Oh, season 2 is what I need to check. So Enzo currently has the 4th fastest qualifying time with a 44.814, but he's just beat that, which still leaves him in 4th. The fastest qualifying time is a 44.580 so far. I think we can do that. Bit of practice. Spend a bit of time in the car. You know how it is. You know how we do. Who else is in here that we know? I mean, anything in the 44s is top 5 at the moment. So actually, I've got the 5th place time with a 45.001. Fantastic. Love that stuff. What is this? Just getting random messages on my phone. Are we gridding up? Let's grid up. So P3 with a 45.5 as well. So, oh, Enzo got a 44.5. No way, I didn't see him improve. Wow. Okay, Enzo. That's the quickest quality time. So obviously Enzo is rapid. He must have done some snazzy stuff with some tyre warming and stuff though. So I'm not into that.
1 lap to green. Line up on
Not
the right
really into
side.
that at all.
Pit road is closed.
Good luck, everyone. Enjoy.
Do we have the inside for turn 1 though? Are we going to make a move on Enzo if we get a good launch? Should we do it? If we can, obviously. I don't just want to send it. Oh no, Enzo's going to be there, isn't he? I thought Enzo was this guy.
Loving the pace car.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, Count. He seems to be... Well, he's right on top pace at the start of the week, isn't he? Fantastic quali lap from Enzo there. I'm not sure how closely you guys follow any of the sort of esports teams to do with iRacing, but on his paint job, which we'll see during the race, but I can't quite show you at the moment. He's got a Movano logo. I'm pretty sure they take their racing quite seriously, so if he's part of Movano, he might not be, he might just have their paint job. If he is, then that would explain why he is so good. I think it's Movano. I can't remember whether they're called Movano or not now.
Catch start 30. Car.
Come on, man. Stop.
Leaving a gap.
About to go green. Stay
You're gonna
focused.
dictate the gap. You should start in first.
Yeah, he does have Movano on his car.
Pace car is off.
Well, there we go. There's that race over.
Green flag. Green flag.
This is going to be carnage
Well,
now.
that's the first lap that started. Not conventional, I'll say that.
So, settled in nicely behind Enzo here. A lot closer than I thought I would be to him. Ooh, that was spicy. He took a very nice line through that turn. Yeah, man. For me, honestly, the slow Mustangs are a nightmare. Oh, I've definitely been dropped by Enzo in this section. Is a Mustang going to save me?
Car right. Clear on the right.
This car just turns around that last corner with a setup on it. I didn't know that. Wow. Enzo's lines are just a little bit better than mine. I genuinely think that's all it is. Just like slight improvements in a few key areas. I mean, obviously I completely messed that entry up, but... Another back marker. Oh, not a back marker, sorry. Another Mustang. About to cause havoc. I reckon Enzo's going to go for it. He needs to be honest. Can I follow him?
Stay on the left, clear on the right.
Oh, okay.
Oleg.
Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Car right. Still there.
Oh, shut the fuck up and rate.
Car right.
Oh, don't be doing that. What are you doing? Wow. That's my fault, to be honest, I think, Graham. I think I just assumed he wasn't going to be there. But he was. He stuck his car there.
.07. Keep to the left.
This guy is mega aggressive. He's not going to give this up, is he?
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got a fair few laps. At least there's going to be some excitement this race. Yeah, it could have been. Shame it happened, but, you know, it's the way it goes. We'll just have to try and pick our way through these guys. That's it, James. Let's drive.
Car right. Clear on the right.
We're going to have to try and line them up for turn one, I think. Jeez, he blocked my run there big time.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. 1 minute. Push 5.932. Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left.
Okay, another move done.
Let's get.
Who's next? Robert Mason. Let's see how quickly we can close on Robert.
Go.
Probably not that quick if I'm missing the corners. Alright, come on, Robert. Let's have ya. He does have draft, so this could be difficult as well. Oh, he's just let me by. Thank you very much, Robert. You absolute gent. I'm in the top 10. Come on. Oh, what's going on?
Sorry, I was holding the brakes, but I couldn't do anything.
Got the inside. If I can get the draft, I've made the move. Got a better shift. Woohoo! Okay.
1 minute 45.246.
I don't want to get side by side with him. He's gone deep. Thank you very much. Yeah, Enzo's incredible. Yeah, Michael, it can be a really tough track to race on, you know. It's super technical. Right, we need to make a move on Ricardo. He's gone defensive. That's not what I want him to do. I just want him to get on with it. I'm trying to make the move now. Oh my word! What was he doing?
It's sensitive. Careful. You know this is a race, right, number 10?
1 minute
A race?
46.208. Clear. Clear on the right.
Well, moving along.
Left side.
Oh my god.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear.
So we're out of draft of the guys ahead as well. That's not good. Because I was planning on using that to get close to them here. Whew. Okay, here we go. So it looks like most people are struggling in this last section, which is to be expected, really. It's really hard to nail it. Ooh, that's the first time I've messed up the last turn like that. Okay, we're in the draft. This is good. This is good. Very, very good.
1 minute 45.805. You're in fifth. Alright, clear.
He's made us go out wide because he took it slow.
Go on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Let's go. Let's drive.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. Cheers, Graham. Hopefully we can get P2. You know, there's enough laps left for us to do it. Just need to be careful, bide our time.
45.561. You're in fourth position.
Looking to make the move on car number 10 in front this lap.
Bloody gearbox.
Oh, Felipe, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it so much. Cheers, thank you. That really means a lot. Okay, he's gone defensive. Go on, Oleg. And he's squeezing me. He loves it.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
You'd pay me for a masterclass. Oof. You are too kind, Felipe. Honest to God, developing a setup for me is just about knowing the game you're playing, first of all. So my top tip on iRacing is rake is your friend. You always want the rear of the car higher than the front. Not always, but most of the time. If your car's not turning enough, put more rake on it, put more rake on it. You know, increase that angle. It seems to be what the game's all about. And then I just use roll bars to make major adjustments to how the car's handling. And then if there's still fine adjustments that need doing, it's all about things like toe and bump and rebound and things like that. But I'm glad you enjoy it a lot, man. Oleg is going to prove difficult to overtake. Oh, hold on.
Fucking cost me 2 seconds for the win.
Still there. Clear.
Oleg, you absolute gentleman. If Oleg is being smart, which he probably is. He's probably thinking, I can maybe catch up to P2 and he can hang on to my coattails. I think that's got to be the play, hasn't it? That's what I'd be thinking if I was Oleg. He's had a good few laps trying to catch up to him and he hasn't been able to do it. So why not use my draft? Yeah, man, the baseline setup around Lime Rock will feel so understeery compared to that setup. Oh, that's a good point, Count, yeah, good point. Okay, I'm going to have to go for this move.
Thanks there, Robert.
I know it's a send, I apologise, Morgan.
You're now in third.
Okay, we are right with Paul now. This is what we want. I am using a setup for OK Armour, however it's the VRS baseline setup, and I'm not going to give it out just because it's not my property, it's not my intellectual property sort of thing. I don't want to do VRS, you know, the disservice of just handing out their stuff for free. I'm sure if you looked long and hard on the iRacing forums, you'd be able to find it. But until the advanced MX-5 comes to OK Armour, if it does this season, I'm not sure if it does off the top of my head, I will not be making one, sorry. Should we fake him? Should we fake him?
1 minute 46.158. Right side, keep to the left. Clear.
He did not bite at all, did he? Oh, someone's gone round here. Oh dear.
Left side. Clear.
Well, that was terrifying. So Oleg's back in the mix now, which I'm sure he's very happy about.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Right, Paul definitely got the better of that exchange. Woohoo! Oh, that's awesome, Felipe. Hey, doctors, welcome back. What lap are you on? Starting lap 13, okay. I do need to make a move happen soon.
1 minute 47.036.
These back markers are proving very problematic though.
Car right.
I mean, he basically blocked me off there. Wow, that was frustrating. Paul is going very, very defensive at the moment.
Left side,
What's he done?
clear on the left.
What on earth? What's going on this race?
Gotta fucking get it.
He must have done.
1 minute 46.444. You're back in second.
I'm back in second. Whew, thank God. So it's not the race I wanted, that's for sure. However, if I stuck with Enzo and didn't have an incident, I probably would have been in second anyway. So I'm not all that mad, to be honest. Yeah, Oleg really pounced on that, didn't he? Sheer terror. Just having a scouser behind and being really aggressive, he couldn't handle it. I feel like there's been like a big release of pressure now that I'm back in P2 and I've started driving like absolute pants.
White flag, white flag.
Yeah, Michael. We all know that feeling, don't we? White flag. Okay, this is good stuff. Looks like Paul's managed to get back into P3. I nearly called it P2 then. I just forgot about Enzo just completely disappearing down the road. Tell you what, it's getting hot in here. Woo. Well, this race has been quite fun, actually. You know, the incident definitely spiced things up a bit. Wasn't quite last place, but near enough, and they managed to make it back to second. So I'm happy with that. The back markers as well. Wow, not the back markers. It's the cars in the lower classes or other classes. Sorry. They definitely spice things up when you come across a couple of them at once. Really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. And so because, what time is it? Oh god, it's 7:10 for me. Obviously I came on late, which I apologise about. I just one of those things. But I'm gonna have to call it there, guys. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in and for getting involved in chat. Thank you to Rachel for the donation. Really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You know, I genuinely look forward to Wednesdays when I get on and stream, and it's because of you guys, the interaction that we have. So thank you very much for that. What have we got coming up next? We've got an 8-hour of Monza race on ACC on Saturday, which I am not prepared for at all. I've done no practice on ACC. That's going to be interesting. Then a week tomorrow we have the ACR GT3 Fixed Series. That's on iRacing. It's going to be me in the McLaren GT3 car, driving around Sebring, racing against predominantly Ferraris by the sign-up sheet, but a lot of other cars. You know, any GT3 car on iRacing. We've got some Lambos, probably got a Merc in there, definitely got some Audis and some BMWs. And that's going to be every Thursday at 7:30.
Could not keep up.
7:30 PM GMT. Or BST, I suppose it is now.
It's a shame
And that's running for about 10 weeks.
What's new?
Let's silence those guys. But yeah, that being said, thank you very much, guys. I will catch you all next week. To start off